Okay, guys, in today's video, we will be checking out how we can make profitable trades on these three assets right here in this video. So we will be checking out these three assets: GainX 1200, GainX 999, and of course, PayNex 999. And of course, we will be checking out the performance and how we can also make profitable trades from these three assets today. Okay. But before I go fully into it, in case you're joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now, like this video, and share this video with friends and family. If you have any question at all, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section. It will be, I will be there to reply you. And of course, if you have personal questions, you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. I will also be there to reply. So let's go straight into what we have right here. So like I said, we will be checking out these three assets one after the other, analyze it together, and see how we can have more trading opportunities right there. Okay, if you remember again, this particular asset, GainX 1200, yesterday I actually did an analysis on it around here. However, it's I told you that it was playing around there for a while, so it's a bit risky for us to say it's going to go on downtrend directly from there. Of course, it has got into the resistance zone. It has not been able to break out from there, and in an attempt on trying to break out from the resistance zone, and that is why it has been playing around there for a while. Okay, so and that is why I actually put our entry point at this point and our stop loss at this point. Okay, you can see it didn't get to the entry point at all. It didn't get to the entry point at all, so it has just been playing around there for a while without getting to the entry point. So it even made an attempt to break out above the resistance zone around there, but didn't go through. So it's going back on downtrend right now, gave us downtrend signal and trying to sell. Okay, however, we still need to be very careful because we need to be sure that this is really ready to sell. Okay, so personally, I would have advised us to wait until this actually happened. There is a breakout below this trend line, okay? And it just happened, guys. It just happened. So this time around, we're going to readjust our entry point, okay? So so I will advise us to get into the market if it gets to this region, okay, which happen to be our entry point, okay? And of course, our first TP should be somewhere here, okay? Should be somewhere here because I believe it should try to get to this point, okay? And of course, if it breaks out from there, then it should also get to this region. If it breaks out from there, remember this is 15-minute time frame, so if I should readjust it to 5 minutes, you will see that the distance between the entry point and the first TP is actually a long one. Okay, so it is a huge way to make profits right from there. Then I also believe once it breaks out from there, it should actually get to this pulse and also finally this pulse. Okay, now let's set the stop loss, guys. Let's set the stop loss. I'm going to delete the initial stop loss I created. Okay, and I'm going to put my new stop loss somewhere here. Okay, let me adjust it a bit. Okay, sorry. So guys, this is going to be my new stop loss. Okay, so I believe this should sell more. Okay, that is if it's going to activate the entry point, I believe it should sell more. So far it didn't break out above the resistance. If it breaks out above the resistance, it's not going to sell. Okay, so but for now it is still within the resistance zone, and of course it has not been able to break out above it. So we expect it to change the direction of the trend from a from an uptrend into a downtrend. So a sell signal should go for these. Okay, now let's move on to GainX 999. GainX 999 is also having the same kind of movement with GainX 1200. Last one we checked out, I was actually GainX 1200. So right now is ENX 999. You can see they look similar, okay? And of course, it is always important that you understand how it works before you go fully into it, okay? So guys, first of all, I if you should notice, it broke out above the resistance zone at this point to buy more in order for it to get to a new resistance zone. So it has not been able to break out from there. So it's trying to sell right now. Okay. So we need to take it one step at a time because we are seeing different chart formation right here. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to come to the point. Okay. And try and highlight the meeting points together to know where it should break out from. Okay, so right here it should break out from here, and of course it has just broken out, so I expect it to sell more. Okay, I expect it to sell more. At least it should get back to this parts. Okay, so this is very very important now. So let me just highlight that part so that you will understand it better. Okay, so I'm going to be using this trend line right now to highlight what I just showed you earlier. Okay, so I don't want to take it more than this. Okay, because I'm trying to take it one after the other. So many people usually make that mistake. They tend to do the bigger picture right from the beginning. Okay, so of course we can also do that. It will join with this or this. Okay, so this is very very important. So at this point it has broken from here, and that is why it is selling more. However, right here is actually a point that is also very very delicate. Okay, so if I'm to um analyze this, I would have advised that we should, since we have missed the breakout and it has moved a bit, okay, uh, we should because this is trying to go back on downtrend, so we don't know how far it will go, okay, before it will pull back. Okay, so we don't know if it is going into downtrend fully, or probably there will be a pullback. I mean, there will be a pushback into an uptrend and try to see if it can break out above the resistance zone. So we need to be very careful because it has been on a very strong uptrend right from the beginning. Okay, so this is very very important. So personally, I would have advised that we come in somewhere here. Okay, because you can see this is the points that it broke out from here and here. Okay, so if it can break into it again, that means it has broken out from that support region, because it happened to be a resistance region before, but it changed into a support region. So this will give us a very good entry point. Okay, I will have asked us to come in around there, but you can see it has moved away from there already, so that's already late. So we should look forward to this. Okay, so once it breaks out from there, at first I expect it to get to this particular spot. Sorry. Okay, and if it breaks out from there, then we should um, be targeting this spot. Okay, and if it breaks out from there, this particular spot is very important because of this meeting point. Okay, so I'm not going to go more than this except if it breaks out from here. Okay, because of this point. Okay, so I'm not going to go more than this except if it breaks out from here. Okay, so if it breaks out from here, then you can now consider trading more and try to target this particular spot. But if it does not break out from this point, don't even make an attempt to get to this level for now. Okay, so this is very very important. Now let's check out the last asset for today. This is PNX 999. Okay, PNX 999 had been on downtrend for a while, crashed from here to this very moment, and so many people made a lot of profits with this, most especially those that are having this trading tool. So right from here, it got to this support zone, was unable to break out from there. So it switched from downtrend into an uptrend, and it has been buying since then. Okay, so it has actually got into this particular spot, and based on that, it is pulling back at the moment. Okay, once it is done with the pullback, it will go back again to try it out again, and if it breaks out from there, so we expect it to buy more. Okay, we expect it to buy more. If it breaks out from there, it should get to this region, and of course we should see it around this region also if it breaks out from here. So this is very, very important. So take your time. Once it is done with the pullback, then you can go on with the buy trend. Okay, so this is very, very important. This is the importance of you having a very good trade tool, I mean trading tool. Okay, you can see while I'm trying to analyze this right now, those that are having the trading tool will have come in around here where it switched from a downtrend into an uptrend, and they got a buy signal around here. They will have milked the market to this very minute. All these are 15 minutes time frame. Okay, you can see that's so amazing, guys. That is the power of this custom made indicator. You can see for GainX 999, if you were having this trading tool, you should have come in around here where it switched from uptrend into a downtrend, and we got a sell signal, and you should have been in profit right now. And this particular entry point I'm showing you right here should have been your first TP, and you can see it is almost getting there. So right now these are actually created about um almost 4 15 minutes candles, which means you should have been trading for like 1 hour in huge profits already. That's so amazing, guys. So that is the benefit of you having the right trading tool. You don't even need to wait for me to give or to push out signal within the platform before you can trade. Okay, so you can see this is GainX 1200 also. If you are having this trading tool, you should have come in around here. You can see where it's changed from uptrend into a downtrend, and you should have been in profit right now. This is also 15-minute time frame. So that is the benefit of you having the right trading tool. However, even if you are not having it right now, following my instructions in my videos and on the Telegram channel will also help you to make something right from there. And that is the benefit of this community. Okay, so with these, I've been able to show you what you need to do before you pick up a trade, and of course how you should go about it. And as you can see in all my analysis, apart from me showing you the entry points and highlighting the TPs for you, I also give you a very good risk management system. Okay, I always set stop loss for you guys. Okay, so in whatever you are doing, make sure you don't joke with that. Okay, because that will help you to save a major part of your capital. Okay, in case the market misbehave, because you cannot control that. Okay, so that is it. So guys, I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. And of course, if you have any question at all, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section, or you reach out to me via WhatsApp. I'll always be there to reply you. Okay, watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless you.